Hello everyone, Triple here, and welcome back to I think the third round of the NNDL. Yeah, the third round of the NNDL. This season is going well so far. I'm really starting to like some of my Pokemon, like Miss Magius. I've never used Miss Magius. It's really starting to grow on me, stuff like that, and that makes this a lot more fun. We're facing the Rushmore Reggies, led by Derk Burk. And they have a very, they are comfy weak, but also they aren't comfy weak at all, if that makes sense. I did go Specs comfy because a lot of their mons don't appreciate it. He has Deoxys Speed, which you might be Speed, but I am Triage. He has Corviknight, which does counter convey. Azumarill, Salamence, Marowak, Alola, that thing is really annoying. Beware, we know Beware as well. Vileplume, Zoroark, and Alolan Raticate. Very interesting lineup. He has you see a few of his mons and you're like, oh, he's weak to this, and then he has counters to that. So it's gonna be very interesting. The big thing here is Heracross. I made sure Heracross outspeeds... Heracross will outspeed max speed Corviknight, I believe. Or it's to outspeed Beware. Either one of those two, but I think it's to outspeed Corviknight. And it has, because a lot of his Pokemon, like Azumarill is slower, Marowak is slower, Beware is slower, Vileplume is slower, and Raticate actually isn't slower. Damn, it's 77? Really? Damn, okay. But a lot of his mons are slower than this. So by outspeeding the Corviknight, I beat basically every Pokepivot on his team. Marowak is not gonna like the Rock Blast. Vileplume isn't going to like the Pin Missile. Pin Missile as a whole, like he has the Raticate, the Zoroark, and the Deoxys. Close combat is just insanely strong coming from this, because 185 attack, like, you can't really go wrong with that. And then I have Sword Stance, because that allows me to break Corviknight, and also break Fluffy Beware, because I don't think Close Combat kills full HP Beware with Fluffy, since it's likely going to run max HP. But yeah, I have Moxie. If necessary, I can use Moxie to get a buff of like the Vileplume or something. A mon that's low and slow, I can get a Moxie boost and then be really scary. Kind of forcing in like the Salamence or something like that. Or Corviknight. So yeah, potentially very strong here. Mostly here to deal with Vileplume. I want to get rid of Vileplume. Because the things that answer to convey are Corviknight, Marowak, and Vileplume, which this set is designed to beat all of them. And I hope that gets used. I have Specs convey with the Draining Kiss and the Giga Drain, and it's gonna do a lot of damage with that Draining Kiss. Draining Kiss is gonna be really key here, late game, because it outspeeds the Deoxys. It will outspeed the Aquajet from Azumarill, so I can Giga Drain it. It outspeeds like the danced up Salamence. It outspeeds Zoroark, which is a big deal. So it outspeeds a lot. I do also have Trick to like say he wants to go into Marowak on me, because I can't really hit it well. That is now a Choice Specs Marowak without its bone. So that's gonna do way less damage and be way less scary. And then I have U-turn, because Vileplume is also a very likely switch in on this. I can U-turn out for free on that. Into I'm gonna skip Celesteela for a bit. Into Simisear. Simisear here is actually really like interesting. I went physical with it because it gets a surprising amount of coverage. Most importantly, Gunk Shot. His switch-ins to Simisear are kinda limited. I do have rock coverage to deal with Marowak and Salamence. I have the safety goggles to not get support from Vileplume, which means I can always switch this in on Vileplume. With a Flare Blitz, I always force it out. I have Gunk Shot to deal with Azumarill. If it wants to come in and belly drum on me, I just go, no, you're eating like 60% from this, and you're not getting to belly drum up. And then I have Superpower, which hits the Beware, the Zoroark, and the Eradicate, which is very nice. Rock Tomb also can help slow down the pace a bit, because Salamence... actually, no, Zoroark is what I was trying to say. Zoroark is faster than me, so I can potentially slow that down to my level. The good thing is, Salamence is base 100 speed. I am base 101 speed. I will outspeed the Salamence, which means Rock Tomb chip, which is very, very useful. Deoxys is still a big threat to this, which is why I have this. I have, well, actually it's not mostly for the Deoxys. I have Celesteela here with no items, so I cannot get poltergeisted by Marowak. Also, I outspeed Marowak, so that's also nice. With Heavy Slam, Earthquake, Flamethrower, Leech Seed. 3 attacks with Leech Seed make sure that like this beats basically his entire team. Salamence, unless it's running like the dense Fire Blast, won't really be able to hurt me much. Deoxys does get Fire Punch and Thunder. Thunder could be quite hurtful, but beyond that it's fine. Corviknight I can Flamethrower and Leech Seed, which makes it very hard for him to do. I am physically defensive, so I will outspeed Azumarill and hurt it with Heavy Slam, which is great chip. The Marowak I outspeed and I get Earthquake for a lot of damage. Beware doesn't like that Flamethrower with that Fluffy. Vileplume doesn't like that Flamethrower with that being a plant. Zoroark could do something to this because it does get special coverage. Doesn't Zoroark have a signature attack? I forgot. I think it does. Oh yeah, Night Days. That's right. And then Eradicate won't be able to hurt this much, even though it does. Or is it the other one that has guts? It might be the other one that has guts. Oh yeah, wait, hold up. I just pulled it up. This one doesn't get guts. So the Eradicate also can't hurt me much. So Celesteela on its own, this was a last minute addition by the way. Celesteela on its own checks like most of his team. Again, no item, make sure I can easily, like I can come in on a Poltergeist and then Earthquake him because I outspeed. Which could be a play, it is risky, but it is a play. Miss Magius, I'm gonna talk about Kyurem last because I'm kind of fond of that set. Miss Magius is here, which is a kind of a Deoxys speed counter. Because I have Magic Coat. If he has Deoxys speed and he tries to set hazards, I can Magic Coat them back to him, forcing him to defog. And if he goes Corviknight on me, I have Thunderbolt for that. Shadow Ball is good against his entire team except Beware. And then Beware and Vileplume, actually Zoroark and Eradicate too. Eradicate could be a genuine problem to this. But again, I have Celesteela, which it can't hurt. And then I have Psychic to hit Beware and Vileplume. So, very good. The Sash is nice to potentially, like, if he has something set up, I can take it down. And 105 speed, again, very good. I speed tie with the Zoroark, actually. So, Thunderbolt could actually hurt quite a bit into that. And yeah, that's gonna be, like, pretty useful. And then Kyurem. Kyurem is actually kind of a meme set, but not really. I was thinking, because I have Skill Shot and Dance Band, I was looking for other ways to boost speed. And it came down to items, which he does actually have an Intimidator in Salamence, but he might bring Moxie. So I didn't want to use the Adrenaline Orb. but I could use the Blunder Policy. Now, the big downgrade of this is, if we look at accuracy, my lowest accuracy move is Shackle. I'm not allowed to use Shackle. So, I'm not going to use that to miss. However, Focus Blast has another name colloquially in the community, also known as Focus Miss. I've been on a missing streak with low accuracy attacks, so I figured, like, I might as well try getting because Focus Blast in general is pretty good versus his team. It's like, because Focus Blast hits the Beware very hard, it hits the Corviknight very hard because it'll likely be defensive. It'll hit Zoroark, it'll hit Eradicate. And if I miss it, I get my Blunder Policy activated. I believe 108 speed, 253. Make sure I outspeed Deoxys speed at +2. I also believe I always outspeed Marowak, who Marowak always gets one-shot by Earth Power. At least the standard set does. Earth Power one-shots Marowak, which is huge, and then Freeze Dry. Freeze Dry hits Azumarill, hits Salamence, hits Vileplume, and a lot of the rest of his team is neutral against it. He doesn't really have any resists. He has, like, I think Beware might resist. I don't know if Fighting resists Ice. Marowak does resist, but Earth Power. And he just takes a chunk from that. And a lot of the things coming in on Freeze Dry don't like the Focus Blast. And then as the last move I have Endeavor. Because I'm speedy, if I get knocked low, I can take something down with me. So, potentially, like, insanely useful. If not that, I can always just use it to Earth Power that Marowak. Do I outspeed the Azu? 218. I do indeed outspeed the Azu too, so a first try on that is also possible. And a +6 Aqua Jet is not gonna kill me, because I actually have decent defense and good HP. Especially since I have some investment in HP, because I had some points left over. Like, this can also just be good versus his team. It outspeeds Beware too, it outspeeds Vileplume. Yeah, that's actually really solid, hold up. I just made this to outspeed the Deoxys speed at +2, because 253 means I'll be at 506. Deoxys speed is 504. But yeah, it outspeeds a lot of other things too, because 95 is just a really good speed there. So, very interesting lineup here. I have some really cool strategies, and in the end, it's all just gonna come down to if I can get rid of Corviknight, Marowak, and Vileplume. If I can get rid of those three, Comfey just wins. Like, straight up. He doesn't really have any switch-ins beyond those. So, it's gonna be a very interesting match. Yeah, let's get to it. Okay, there we go. No Alolan Marowak, actually, that's a surprise. Similar looks pretty good here. I think I'm gonna lead Similar actually, because I can fake out that as like Azumarill can't belly drum on me, and I think I beat most of the other things. Like Zoroark is faster, I think. Beware doesn't like getting it swiftly. Should I risk this? Like, it's so good versus him. Should I risk this early? I don't know. I think it is a really good lead versus whatever he brings. I think I'm gonna do it. Okay. Let's see. Eradicate. Okay. Could be Zorark. Zorark is faster. I think a Rock Tomb is the best play here. Because if it's Zorark, it will be slower next turn. I don't think it can one-shot me. Ooh, it's Scarf. Okay, that Rock Tomb just saved my life. Okay, what is your switching to this? That's a really good KO right off the start though, because that opens Miss Magius more. Don't I just Rock Tomb this again? Like, because you're 100, right? I should be faster. Oh, he had 2 Scarfers. Does Kyurem? I don't think Kyurem dies at all. Like, let me try to go for the focus. Actually, hold up. No, wait. He has no Freeze Dry switch-ins. Freeze Dry is just good damage on everything. Ah, yeah. Good damage on everything. That can't belly drum anymore. That's great. I also wanted that low for Comfey. I don't think that one-shots. I think the best you can do is Aqua Jet me now. Or switch out and save Aqua Jet, but I don't know if that's worth it. And Aqua Jet is gonna do like no damage because Kyurem has good defense. Okay. No, sir. Okay, no, buddy. You're going for it. He reads it. Okay, I was about to say if he reads this, that's godlike. He's gonna go Foulplume. I'm getting out of here. Foulplume will always come in on Comfey, so yeah, U-turn is gonna be very nice there. Yep. Okay. I think Aircross kills. Aircross should kill, right? Does Poison resist Bug? I don't think it does. Either way, he can't kill me, so it's good damage either way. 20. Okay, yeah. No, that's a kill. That's actually that opens up Comfey insanely much. Like, he has no switches to Comfey. I just need a little bit of chip on everything, and then Comfey just Draining Kisses. Just to, like, make sure... He might honestly outrage here. I'm gonna try to Rock Blast him. Because if I'm pretty sure I live outrage. My defense is pretty alright. Also, I just realized he brought Air Slash because my Speed F is worse. That's actually really cool tech. Oh, he did just click it, but that just means Kyurem gets to come in. And whatever he switches in, they're not liking a Focus Blast. So that's just free damage. He's not staying in here, because he knows I carry Freeze Dry. I think he's gonna go Beware, because it would fighting resist ice, right? I'm not done now. Oh, hold up, it worked. I missed. Don't miss this one, please. Please, for the... This is gonna do it. Oh. Okay. Can't say that I expected that. Zorark will die. The Salamence will die. I didn't expect it to get one shot. Okay, this just dies to Freeze Dry. Either way, like Comfey, the second Foulplume was gone, Comfey won, basically. But yeah, no. You are like, what? 480? 490 something. Yeah. And then Focus Blast kills this. Oh, let me Freeze Dry just to make sure I get damage. And then yeah, Draining Kiss. Draining Kiss just kills. This was a good game. Like, a lot of my stuff went according to plan. And yeah, GG's. that was a really fun game. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.